Hello everybody. I want to show you this website here that I use for my emulator, and it's very useful for a lot of you starting out on Agnarr because you're in the classic era. And this database is that they're using here is from Project AX Classic, and it's very similar to P99, which is very similar to the classic EVERQUEST. And what this site shows is it shows how many hit points the mobs have, what level, what faction, spells that they cast. So you can see, for example, let's go back to, let's say Antonica. Let's go to Black Burrows, something that a lot of people know. Or no, let's do something. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so Null Commander, level 14. He has 746 hit points. He damages you from 5 to 28, depending on your armor class. And he is a Null Warrior, meaning he doesn't cast spells. You have to ignore this one, this Moonstone of Origins for the emulators. But he drops a spike leather collar, rusty shoulder pads. Here's his faction right here. If you kill him, it lowers your faction with Black Burrow by 30 and Split Paw. But if you kill him, you also get a +10 for Kinos, Jagged Pine, Karana. So you can see if you want to raise faction, kill the Null Commander a lot. Another one I'll show you is, we're going to go to, let's just go to Antonica, and let's take something like the Fiorot. Now let's look for a level 1, a bat. Now you see here the bat has only 17 hit points. This is what he drops. He damages from 1 to 5. And why this is important is if you're just starting out, you want to have an idea how many hit points the monster has. So you're going to have to do at least 17 damage to kill him. And if he does this amount of damage to you, 5 points of damage each time, you can see who may win this. So that's why it's important to have good armor class so he doesn't do 5 damage to you every time. Otherwise, he'll kill you in 4 hits. So you have to know these things when going up to fight the monsters. It's very, very good. Now let's try somebody else. Okay, this site isn't too accurate up to the past about Omens of War. Legends Legacy of Yakesha is not bad, but it's more accurate in Velius. So let's go to Velius and let's take Awakening Lands, for example. Okay, oh, here's a good one, Wuoshi. Okay, so here's Wuoshi right here. Look at this. He has 120,000 hit points. His damage is 670. He also casts Dragon Roar and this Cloud spell. And he's level 64 and he's a Druid class. So this is important to know when fighting him. A lot of people just see, well, they just see the level 64. And there's a lot of level 64 mobs that don't have 120,000 hit points. They have a lot less. And they think, I can take a level 64 mob, no problem. But then they go up against Wuoshi and they have all sorts of problems because he can fear people even higher level than that. You could be level 85 like I was, and he'll fear you unless you have really good magic resistance. And I'm going to show you why exactly. But look at the damage he does here. This is his minimum damage. He's going to do a minimum of 260 to you. And 670. This is the item. These are the items he drops. But let's take a look at this. Let's look at Dragon Roar. So it will do it does 150 magic adjust. So that means if you had 150 magic resistance, he would bring you down to 0. So that's why it's so hard to resist it. And the duration is 6 seconds. So 6 seconds you're going to be feared. And that's a Dragon Roar up there. Fear right there. Okay, now let's go back. Let's take a look at some of the items he has. Let's look at his most famous item right here. Scimitar of the Emerald Dawn. And this is going to show you what it is. You can take a look at it right here, which is really, really nice. See, so great little site to have. Like some people have said to me while I was in the game, they said, how do you know how many hit points it has? Because on my other computer, I have this up right here. And then I just look over it and I know exactly, well, I don't know exactly, but you have an estimate, a very, very close estimate of how many hit points he does have. And finally, we're going to look at, oh, here's a good one to look at. Let's look at the Fabled Tracknon, level 75. And this is why. And look at what he does here. He has all these things, Tracknon's Touch, Greater Immobilize. Look at all this. And look at the hit points. 1,137,000. Look at this. And you can see here, Unmessable, Uncharmable. These are the items he drops. The items that are more common are generally on top. But you can see why the fabled Trachanon is very, very hard to kill. So if you look at this, you get a really good idea, and you can see, can we do 1.3 million damage? Can we survive this kind of thing? He damages hits up to 5,000. That's just crazy. So if you're higher level, that's fine, but it's good to know. And also, there's a pop-up map in general. You can pop this up, and it'll show you where to go. Very, very handy. So if you're looking for stuff, take a look at the site. The other features don't always work so well, like trade skills, but this is a very good tool to use in figuring out where to go and where to hunt and what you should have too. And I have also a database from my emulator server that shows you things like, in general, their magic resistance, can they see invisible, all those things. But this is good for, I would say, the beginner. The experienced players generally know how many hit points they have and how tough the mobs are. But for beginners, this will be really, really good, because you may want to know how many hit points Dorn has. And let's find out really, really quick, because this is somebody you see all the time. North Desert of Row here. And let's find, here's Fabled Rotep right there. And he should be, there it is, Dorn. He's level 14. Good old Dorn. Dragon Dirk is not his common drop. He has 745 hit points. And this is his faction right here. So this is a good, gives you a good idea what you're up against and how quickly he can kill you, or how quickly you can kill him. So anyway, hope you guys found this informative. And here's the main site here, axclassic.com. You go there and you can find all that information. But there's the database right here. You just go to this here and click on that, and there you are. You're back to here. So hope you guys found this informative, and good luck with this, and thank you for watching.